What is going on, everybody? Don't you get fired up when you see that intro like that? Don't you get fired up? That intro there, a Pyro Token. What's going on, everybody? Adam Shelton here at noon Eastern Standard Time. We got a good show for you. I'm going to show you some things that I've been doing research with Pyro Token. So we've got about 27 people on YouTube. We've got a bunch of people on Twitter watching right now. Welcome. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel as well. Don't you get fired up of that nice intro of Pyro Token? Could you believe something is coming through the pipeline? So let's get into the show today. Let me show you this. Now, for those who are not patient, I dug this up this morning and I read it about 15 times. A waiting person is a patient person. The word patient means the willingness to stay where we are and live the situation out to the full, and the belief that something hidden there will manifest itself to us. Now, I read this 15 times. The first time, I didn't understand all the words. By the fifth time, I understood the words. In this space, patience is a virtue. Patience is so important to success, period. Strategy, patient, believing in yourself, and understanding that something like Pyro, it is a patient game, and you're seeing it in real time when it comes to certain things like this here. Now, Pyro Token started out with 1 million in terms of supply. That max total supply was 1 million. It's down to 691,428,000. I just got this information about 15 minutes ago. And by the way, there's more transactions coming in through the pipeline. Eventually, this thing will get down. And I think what happens is, this is why I went back to here for a moment. We're not patient enough. This ain't moving fast enough for certain people in terms of reducing the supply, the price going up. You know, you're looking for other things. I understand. Always diversify your portfolio. But there's always got to be a couple of profiles or a couple of assets in your portfolio that you're like, you know what? I'm good, you know? So Pyro is one of those you should definitely consider as well. Now, check this out. This is the Telegram burn bot that's in Telegram. So every transaction that happens, there's a notification that goes in there. It gets me excited. I know it gets people excited that's in the chat as well. What's going on, Yon World? The most innovative smart contract on the blockchain. You got that right. David Watson, what's going on? KJ, the intro is by. Smash the like button. Absolutely. And then, yes, we are going to the top. So let's go ahead. Let me see. Let me go ahead and block my first person out. Crypto Zoo, have a good day, my friend. Now, preach, Pyro. So look at this. Tokens burn. You see that number there. Total tokens burn. You see that number. Now, 308,000. The last time I did a live with Pyro like this, that number was different. It was actually, was it higher or lower? It was lower, actually. It was a lower number. It doesn't matter that if people are selling, buying, that number is still going to reduce. It's going to get higher. I mean, it's still going to as well. As I continue this, look at this. Check this out. That was a big buy this past weekend. 21,713. Now, people may think, oh, he didn't get enough Pyro for that amount. Listen, 2,598 Pyro is a lot of Pyro at this particular time. Now, when they started back on July 21st, when it did get launched, yeah, you could probably get some Pyro, a lot of Pyro with $21,000. But it's still early in the game because every transaction matters. Every transaction means it's reducing the supply. Every transaction means that's a positive thing for the overall ecosystem of Pyro. You definitely have to understand the tokenomics to really understand what is going on. And I think people just don't understand that every transaction is reducing. Let me go back to this for a moment. If people that don't understand, and people in the back that may not understand this. This supply by the end of this stream will not be the same number. It won't be the same number. It will be reduced. At the end of this stream, this number, and we're going to check it out. I did this 15 minutes ago before I came on. At the end of this stream, we're going to go right the Etherscan, and we're going to see a less number, reduced number, just to show you transparency. And it's Pyro because you see the ticker right there. You see that Pyro, Pyro. So that's transparency. So this is going to be a different number. It's guaranteed a different number. Okay, so check it out. The current status, obviously, that's how many Ethereum you can get with a pretty good max wallet of Pyro right now. So that means an Ethereum, you need to pay at least, what is that? Is that 1 million? That is about $1 million. Yes, that is $1 million to get a max wallet in Pyro right now. So there's been some buys and sales going on. So you can still get a decent amount of Pyro, but you're going to cost you if you want that much. But you don't have to buy this much. You can actually just buy as much as you can afford to win or lose or anything like that. And in my opinion, dollar cost averaging is definitely a factor right now. Pyro is now sitting at $5.70. It's an absolutely steal. Yes, there's other great projects out there, and there are a lot of great projects out there. But I have not seen anything that reduced the supply every transaction. I just haven't seen effectiveness with that. So let's continue this stream here and appreciate it. Oh, someone asked me, how many Pyro do you have, Captain? Not enough. I'm still dollar cost and averaging. Now, shout out to Yon World. They brought this out in Telegram. I just wanted to bring it out. So thank you, Yon, for doing this. And it's 10 facts about Pyro, just in case you don't know about this. All right, I feel like you need to know. Okay, Pyro burns from the total supply, and you can track it on Etherscan, which we'll do at the end of the stream. Pyro burns the supply off the blockchain on autopilot after every buy and sell. Basically what I just said. Pyro has a low tax. It does. 6% buy, 6% sales, set slippage to 7% when buying, which is actually pretty good. Pyro liquidity is locked for 2 years, and it will be extended for 600 plus years later on. Now, the value will remain. Pyro increases when the supply burns. It does. It increased the overall value of the project itself. You may be looking, man, it's $5.70. Listen, every transaction, something is happening. The supply is getting reduced. Since Pyro burns from the total supply, it caused the price to squeeze during trading volume, which is very true. And we've seen some of that already. Go back here. Pyro smart contract is renounced and never can be changed. So all the people thinking they can change the contract. They can go ahead and add different things inside the contract. They can't do that. It's been renounced. Pyro has a strong crypto community and it's growing fast. And it is. I'm looking at the Telegram numbers here, and it's growing extremely fast right now. Now, Pyro doesn't have a marketing wallet or dev wallet. They don't. And we'll check out Etherscan here in a few minutes just to show you that there's no dev wallet. There's no marketing wallet. 100% of the taxes goes to the total supply burn. Now, Pyro partners with other burn projects and receive buybacks burn for leasing out the burn bot and smart contract. Absolutely. And then at number 10, Pyro get listed on exchanges and have a collection of NFTs coming down the pipeline. Now, Pyro. Absolutely. Those are 10 facts about Pyro. And actually, you can even extend it even more. But those are 10 hot facts by Yon World. Shout out to you, sir, for doing this. For people that may not understand Pyro token, that's all about. So thank you for doing that. Now, shout out to KJ. I saw you in Telegram, and this was actually good information. And I looked at this a couple of times. I'm like, man, this is good stuff. People pretty much need to know this out there in the Twitter and YouTube world. Now, that dip you were waiting on is here, which it is. We're at $4.9 million market cap, and we're basically around that still now, a little bit lower from there. Okay, the contract is designed to go to 100 million market cap and beyond. I think it's even beyond that, to be honest with you. The contract is designed to go to 1 billion market cap. There you go. Shout out to you, KJ. I said it before, and I will say it again. The contract designed to send, and more than likely, this project is going to at least 4 billion Listen, 4 billion market cap, not financial advice. You need to do your own research. Now, if it's sitting at 4.9 million, it's designed to go to 100 million. It's not financial advice. I'm not just guaranteeing everything. The contract is designed to do that. It's designed to go up because everything Jan World just said in his 10 facts and beyond. Let me just tell you that. Now, 10 million market cap equals 2x from here. It's not bad. 2x. It will be a 2x. 100 million market cap, 20x from here. That would change people's lives right now. If that thing get the 100 million market cap, right? The people has been getting in, dollar cost and averaging, making some good decisions with their portfolio, with their Pyro stuff. That could be life-changing already. 100 million. 500 million, you're literally, you're probably buying your balls. You're buying your balls. You're probably looking at houses. You're probably looking at land and different things like that. 500 million market cap, 100x from here. 1 billion market cap, 200x from here. 1 billion market cap from a $4 million current market cap. That thing go to 1 billion. You're definitely going to be very grateful. Let's just say that. 4 billion market cap, 801x from here. Now, I've seen 1000x projects. I've seen 100x projects. I've seen it. I definitely seen it. Could it happen? Sure, why not? Especially with a fast burn and true burn like this, why could it not happen? And especially Pyro partner with other projects to help them burn their supply. And plus they have their own ecosystem of actually projects that's helping Pyro burn and helping them burn. Come on, stop it. It may seem a little slow now. See, this is really good. Just don't get whiplash when this takes off and you didn't invest accordingly. Now, she did say not financial advice. I'm saying not financial advice. We're both saying do your own research, no guarantee. However, if this thing fly, you're going to regret it. Listen, I got a live coming tomorrow about my 𝐒𝐵A experience. And I won't go into it. I've mentioned it a couple of times on the stream where I was literally told to buy 𝐒𝐵A back in 2020. 2020, I was told to buy it. I was like, it's a meme coin. Nobody's going to take this seriously. And I was looking at top 15 projects. I was really big in the XRP, which I still love, and the Ethereum and the Binance and all this. I was like, nah, I didn't get it. I got it later on. Now, I did make some money on 𝐒𝐵A, but it was later on. I should have backed up the freaking truck on 𝐒𝐵A. I didn't do it. And I had a chance because 𝐒𝐵A was like nothing. But anyway, we'll talk about that later on. This is about Pyro at this particular time. Now, I showed this a couple of days ago. I just want to show you guys a couple of things of the ecosystem. This was back in August 10th of Pyro. You got Score, Disco Inferno, Lobster Burner, Inferno 8, Shrimp Temporer, and you're going to have another one coming out at some point this week. At least that is definitely working on from the devs of the Pyro, and that's expected to burn. That's expected to help burn bigger projects in terms of supply. So if they partner on with some of these big projects that you already know of that has a large supply, and Pyro with this is next actually project that's going to help bigger projects help burn their supply. And of course, there's going to be a percentage of that will burn Pyro as well. Listen, this thing could fly. This thing could really fly. It's already going to fly anyway, regardless, because it's a true burn, it's a fast burn as well. Now, why should you choose us? Why should you choose Pyro? I don't know. I think it's a scam. I see the price going up and down. People are buying and selling. I'm seeing this burn bot. I don't know what it means. Well, Young World broke down beautifully why 10 things of why you should at least consider Pyro. Consider it. Now, here is right on the website. Took this right from the website, and it makes sense. Liquidity lock, contract renounced, 100% of taxes to burn, no team tokens, Telegram burn bot, which is really, really cool. Real use cases, community focus, marketing, and diamond hands NFTs. With the NFTs going to be coming out later on for all the holders out there. So I think that's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome. This should be really, really good. Looking forward for the NFTs as well. But this is how you won't find any reason not to like it, because people like renounced contracts. People like liquidity locks. That means showing commitment. Of course, marketing, no team tokens, so you don't feel like they're gonna, rug pull you. 100% of taxes to burn, so you understand that. Real use cases, community focus, because it's a community project, definitely. Now, here is a sold too early segment here, and it's getting a little bigger, ladies and gentlemen. And when I'm saying about this, I don't mean about taking profits. I mean about you sold your whole bag before it explodes. Now, this one here, I'm going to go a little bit closer. This person here sold everything. He never gave it a chance. Sold too early, which meaning always have a moon bag, ladies and gentlemen. Always have a moon bag. This person got in 21 days, 20 hours. And in 2 hours, guys, 2 hours, I'm done. He never gave it a chance. Guys, I see this all the time in this space. All the time in the space. All the time. Where you in and you out. You never gave it a chance. Now, understand, if this was a trade, some things you trying to do a fast trade, I don't know how to fast trade this one right here. At least give it a couple days at least. This man didn't give it nothing. He was out in 2 hours. And his value of that is, hold on here. Pyro was what, $5.70? And he had 9,399. So I'm going to go get an old calculator. I'm just going to times it by $5.70. He walked away with 53. He did not accept 53,574. Now, he sold that maybe a few Ethereums at the time. Just a couple Ethereums, if that. If he would have hold on to your portfolio, 53,574. He just and right now, I don't know if he bought back in on another wallet. I don't know. I hope everything is working well. I hope he needed it, but always have a moon bag. Always have a moon bag. Always have something there. I'm saying don't sell everything. I mean, give it some time. He gave it 2 hours. 2 hours. He was like, I'm out. I'm out. Okay, here's another one. I know, sold too early part 2. This person did it in the same hour. 7,000. You see that right here. 7,000. I'm not laughing at him. I'm necessarily laughing. I'm just shocked. It's the shock, but I'm not surprised. I'm shocked, but I'm not really surprised. This person jumped in and jumped out. It's kind of like hot potato. Ooh, it's too hot. Let me get out of here. Whoop. It's like hot potato. Let me go ahead and hop. Let me go ahead and hop. This person sold in the same hour, guys. So 7,049. If I get an old calculator here, I times that by the current price of today. Remember, this guy's high is $10 just about a week ago, and it looks like it's getting ready to make another run up. $40,000 he never saw in Pyro, and so $40,000. Now, him to get that back, he going to have to pay some money to get that back. But by then, 21 days ago, it was probably cheap as hell. It's probably in a sense. He probably didn't pay hardly anything for those 7,000 Pyro tokens. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that sometimes, a lot of times, you sell way too early on certain things. And it's crazy. All right, here's sold too early part 3. Another person. And all these people I'm saying, they did not leave a moon back. It's okay to sell. I get it, to take profit. Don't sell everything. Another person, he didn't give it time. Didn't give it time. No time whatsoever. You're seeing this. And they're within the same few hours or X amount of days, or not even days. This is like 14 hours, I'm out. Same hour, I'm out. It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And the list goes on and on. Here's another person sold within the same hour 26 days ago. So that means she might have been like the first day, first couple of accounts, or first 25 accounts. And he was out in the same hour. 9,000. He walked away. That's like good $40,000 that he never saw. He might have gotten in, I don't know, maybe spend 10 grand or something. Maybe that. 5 grand. Maybe that, you know. Oh, the guy who sold 8 ETH today bought right back, probably made a mistake. It happens. Oh, man. So the person who sold 8 ETH today, he bought right back in. Oh, man. Oh, it does happen because it goes back when I started out the show. Patience. It's patience. We're not patient. And I don't know if he was patient enough, or a lot of times what happens, guys, people are not educated. They don't know. So they don't check Telegram. They don't check the websites. Don't check, Token Sniffer. They don't check Twitter. They don't even check, the utility. They don't check anything. They'll see a project. It's early. They go in and they go out. And it happens all the time, So then he's like, man, he probably looked up. He's like, man, this supply is getting reduced. This price is $5. I bought in like at 45 cents. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy, but I'm not laughing at them. It's just, I'm laughing because it's crazy. That's why. So I'm not dissing anybody, disrespecting, but patience is so important in this space. Strategy, patient, positive attitude, doing your own research here. Just seeing things through. There's a lot of good projects. Listen, this next bull run, a lot of projects is going to explode. A lot of them. A lot of them going to explode. A lot of them going to move up. And it's all about your strategies, all about what you're trying to do, researching the project. It's going to be a lot of projects going to do well. In my opinion, they are. It's just going to go up. They just are. A lot of them, including this one. In my opinion, not financial advice, but that's my opinion. Sometimes you want to swap ETH for a token and you end up selling it. Yeah. Swap ETH for a token. Yep, that's happened to me. So here we go. I'm going to go to sold to early number 5. Another person, 9,399. Another person. Another person. Let's look at Telegram. All right. And then we have, so that is, wow, look at that one. That was another one the same hour. And this is where we talk about every time, man. Like the whole thing is patience and understanding what's happening. So let me go back. Remember I was saying, first of all, these like 10 commandments of Pyro. So this is really, really very, very beautifully done. Shout out to Yon World. And remember this right here. I'm not ending this stream right now. I'll get to some of your questions or concerns in the chat here. 691,000. All right. So I'm going to go to Etherscan and I'm going to check it out. So the Etherscan of Pyro. Let me see here. Now you see the number, and we haven't been on that long. Check this out. You see 691,428. 691,402. Look at that. Yeah, it just is. And, it's just this. And all these transactions, you see it. You're seeing what's happening here. So that's real time. That's real time. This was picked out for about, 20 minutes ago now. And this is what it is now. So listen, every transaction, it gets better in terms of the ecosystem of Pyro. And more good things is coming out. I'm seeing there's going to be an AMA with Keisha Burno and Pyro partnership. Bart Baker is the host, so that's coming up. I'm just seeing it in Telegram. So there's more good things coming up. I'm seeing like there's going to be other stuff coming up over there. I mean, hey, Pyro is involved, so that's a positive thing. It's at 4 p.m. UTC time. I don't know if this is today or tomorrow, but yeah, this is good. This is good for Pyro. So we'll see what happens there. Oh, first super chat of the day. Hi, Adam. I love the Pyro concept. Keisha Burner is the same contract. Let's see. Hold on. Because they have partnered and gone the roof. They gone the roof. Yeah, Keisha Burner is definitely making things happen there. They definitely have. I actually think if anyone partnered with Pyro, it's going to be a positive thing. It's going to be a positive thing. So the Chev Dev said after Shibarium drops 100 trillion coins will be burned every year. That's good. Have they got in contact with Pyro? Have they got in contact with Pyro in terms of the burns? I mean, to me, it makes sense to really partner with Pyro on something like this. Just understanding the magnitude and understanding the patient game. A rating person is a patient person. The word patient means the willingness to stay where you are, which meaning all that means is that, okay, I got my 200 Pyro. I believe in the project. I'm doing my research. I'm dollar cost and averaging. I'm only spending as much as I'm willing to lose. You know, I'm just making an example with Pyro, okay? Staying is where we are and dollar cost and averaging. I'm believing it where I believe what it is. And I'm hold accountable, not because somebody else said it. You're still accountable for your own actions. You still are. I don't blame anybody. If I buy something, it's on me. I thank the person telling me about it, but I'm still making a decision. I'm not saying, well, you know, I bought it because of him. I don't really go to places and say, hey, I'm going to Walmart because Johnny told me to buy some M&Ms for myself. But anyway, let's see. And live the situation out to the full in the belief that something hidden there will manifest itself. Absolutely. Oh, it says Pyro cancels a partnership with Keisha like 15 minutes ago. Oh, interesting. Really? Okay. I guess I have to check that out. I must have missed that. Must have missed that if that's happening. So I'll look into that and see if that's really happening. Pyro and burn tokens are gimmicks. How they gimmick? Explain to me if they're gimmicks. I don't understand why they'd be gimmicks. I mean, because a lot of projects need help with supply. I think burning is going to be definitely something that projects going to take more seriously because they're going to look up and say, we got way too much supply. And a lot of your favorite project, they have a lot of supply. They're going to need some help with all that supply. That's all I'm trying to say. Pyro is, they're saying, you know, we want to dominate the burn space. We want to dominate the burn. Yes, we'll have NFTs and other things, but we burn everything. They just want to be known as burning, and they've done it right with their contract. You know, they got this Telegram burn bot in there and let you know the status. Listen, they're letting you know the status. This should tell people, like, listen, these people ain't playing around. They're saying it's 308,568 burn and not even a month yet. Let's say 2 months from now, where that number gonna be? Where is that number gonna be in 1 month from now? Let's say September 16th. Today is August 16th, 2022. A month, what would that number be? And then people gonna be like, oh my God, I gotta get my Pyro. One Pyro, one Ethereum. I keep hearing that. I actually think it can happen. I really believe it can happen because it's just going to eventually explode. Eventually. I'm not hyping this up, guys. I am not. I've just noticed that this number is going down. Every transaction, that number is going down, down, down. It's not hype, guys. It's just facts. That number is going down because when I go look at the Etherscan here, it's going down. It's going down. And look at that. I refreshed the page because another transaction just came through. It's even lower. It's just going down. let's go ahead and have this conversation. The price is going down also. A token worth nothing. Doesn't matter how much is burned. 1 million coins at zero at the same mean with no utility. I don't think you really understand the full tokenomics of it. And you know what? The thing about it though, the best thing a person can do in this space is get educated on what's going on here. You know, like you're just looking at it and didn't really research what's happening. Me with no utility. Guys, you just don't understand. And Young War said it earlier today is that most people don't understand the full tokenomic structure of this. So the reason why the price is going down because people are selling. That's why it's going down. But it's still holding a good floor because your top holders are still in there. And eventually there will be price squeezes happening and supply shock definitely happening because the supply is going down. It's okay, P. Howard 0032. I'm not hating on you. You just may not understand what's actually happening here. You just don't understand. And the people that don't educate themselves and are patient and don't have a strategy, they usually end up falling behind. It's just a fact. And it's just not this space. It's all spaces. If I'm not educated in football and I'm sitting around guessing what's going on, but I'm not really doing my information on what plays are being done and what type of practice is being happening, and then when it comes to game time, I get my ass whooped. Yeah. You know, it's just one of those things. You have to always do your research. You always have to. So I'm not hating on you, P. Howard. I would just say, hey, listen, if you want to research it, if not, just keep it moving. It's okay. It's okay. Burn comes from the total supply. Can see it live on Etherscan. That's about gist of it. It's built into the smart contract. So, you know, but yes, let's go back to this. Pyro, the most dominant crypto right now. The same people that sold don't understand how the tokenomics work. Absolutely. I don't think this P. Howard person, he just don't understand, boy. You know, and the thing is that once this thing does move, people are going to buy in at a higher price. Happens all the time. Oh man, it's at $29. I'm gonna buy now. This is actually not financial advice. This is actually the time to consider it. I can't tell you to buy anything. However, I can just give you the facts and information to give you a good decision making standpoint. That's all I can do. All I can do is like, hey, this is where it was about 30 minutes ago, and this is what it is now. I can't make this up. I can't make this up, man. And then when you have like your top holders, your top, 30, 40, 50 holders, they're keeping it going because they understand, listen, we have a gym here. And here's another thing about P. Howard. There's other projects to invest into. Just go to them. There's a million projects out there. Hang on to that one. Just like this guy here, Tax Haven Inu. Hang on to your Tax Haven Inu. It's nothing wrong with Tax Haven Inu. They've actually been making some moves lately. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. I think you should be happy and proud of what you have. It's important. Because if you don't believe what you got, then what do you really got? I'm just saying, if you don't believe what you got, what do you really got? So you got to believe what you have. You have to be a student of every project you own. Most people just jump in, even DJing projects, guys. Do each your stoves, because then you may look at, okay, it's time for me to get in, get out. Just don't get in. Treat every project like a business. Treat it like a business. Okay, I'm going to work today. I'm going to work. What's going on with Pyro? Be sitting there, be like, you know what? I'm going to work today. What's going on in Pyro? Oh, okay. I see buys are coming in. I see sales coming in. Oh, I see a live AMA coming in, later on today. Oh, okay. I see that Captain Adam Shelton, he's going to be talking about Pyro. Let me see if I can get some information from there. Oh, Young World's doing a video. Oh, okay. There is another AMA coming out next week. Do your research. Okay. All right. Check out the ecosystem tokens. It's go into work, not just Pyro, but any project. You should treat it like a business. And a lot of them just don't. We just get into it and we get out. And then we start blaming people. Well, Johnny told me to buy it. Johnny never told you to buy it, actually. Johnny didn't tell you to buy that. You told yourself to buy it. That's what I'm saying. Treat every project Listen, if you treat every project in your portfolio, including Pyro, like a business, like it's a big deal, I think you will be successful, because then you're going to figure out and make good decisions based off your education. So like Young World said about the tokenomics, if you understood the tokenomics, you'd be like, oh my God, where's my Ethereum? Let me load it up. You'd be like, you'd be one of those. Let me go ahead and get some out here before this thing blasts off. I'm just saying, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm never telling you to buy anything. I'm trying to entertain you and educate you on what I see. Just what I see. How much we need for a moon back. It really depends how much you're willing to buy. Depends on your strategy. If Pyro goes to $100, let's just say $100, and you got 100 Pyro in there. 100 times 100 is 10 grand. And it depends how much you need. Some people are, hey, 100 Pyro is my moon bag, 200, 1,000. It really depends on, like, what is your goal? A lot of times, you know what, guys, we don't write goals down. I got goals on the wall. We don't write goals down. We're like, I just want $10,000. Oh, so why do you need $10,000? Why do you need $100,000? A lot of times we don't have goals, and we may look at, I don't really need 300,000. I just need 100,000, and then you just put yourself in the position to succeed. It's not that hard, guys. We make it harder. We really do. We're like, oh my God, let me jump in. Just like some of these other guys. I'm not knocking them. I'm not putting them on the bus. But come on, man, this is crazy. This guy got in and out the same time, the same hour. No moon bat. 7,000 Pyro would be worth at least what, 40 grand? I mean, oh my God. And he bought it with cents, pennies. He probably bought it with the last pennies that he found underneath his car seat. That's probably how much he paid for his Pyro. I mean, because 21 days ago, it's a long time ago. So it's crazy. It is crazy, but we're not patient. We jump in and we don't wait for anything. And then if it goes down, we're ready to blame something, but that's just what we are at this particular time. Tax Haven you're in the house. What's going on, guys? Congratulations to your success as well. I've been noticing the chart going up. More buys are coming in. Congratulations to Tax Haven you. Okay. People also need to watch the volume. As supply shrinks, smaller volume has greater impact. Very good, Andy. If you look at the day chart, and I'll take a look at it, the volume for sales is shrinking. It's true. Smaller buy, volume is stronger over time too. So over time, this is going to change, guys. It's going to change. And Pyro ain't go nowhere. The contract's renounced. It's going to continue burning and burning and burning and burning. It's just going to do that. And I think people just don't understand. It's understanding the full tokenomics of any project. Tokenomics, the structure, the roadmap, the plan, the overall plan of this whole project, this ecosystem, whatever. There's several projects there that I think will do very well because they've got a really good, they got a good utility, or they got a good structure in place, and infrastructure in place. They're like, okay, we're going to build this infrastructure and we're just going to put it out there. And Pyro is like, we want to dominate burn. They want to burn shit. I like it because they specialize in one area. They just specialize in one area. You see, Crypto Messiah posted Tax Haven on his Twitter. We appreciate you, Adam. Oh, no problem. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Be intentional. I like that. Absolutely. Jeep mentality. Yeah. I think I have a moon dust bag with 1,000 Pyro. And listen, and 1,000 Pyro goes to $100. I think that's like 100,000, right? Got $100,000. Well, that's worth $100,000. And so here's the thing. Even if he sells, let's say he sells half of that and get his 50K. And he's like, all right, I'm going to sell half and I'm going to see if it goes to the next, leg up. People are going to buy that dip. They're going to buy the dip. First of all, some of these tokens will get burned, obviously, because of the 6% tax. First of all. Second of all, people are going to want to really want to buy in because they'll see the price and they'll see all this happening and they want to get in. It'll get eaten up. It'll get eaten up. Like eaten up, like Pac-Man eating up little mice. Anyway, but it'll get eaten up pretty good. So this is just the beginning stages of it. It's kind of like the ground's roots were level. And that's what, not only Pyro, several tokens, getting built in the bear market and getting ready to blast off in the bull market. If you're a project and you're building in the bear market and you're staying relevant and you have something that's unique, especially if you have something unique, that is a method for highly success. And it's not what it is now. See, today we're looking at, I'm looking at what's happening now. It's the whole research behind the mindset of the project. It's just is. It's just is. So I just wanted to bring this out to you guys. I mean, I'm not laughing at these guys that sold too early. It's just that always have something, a moon bag or something. You just never know what's going to happen. But maybe this is the plan, But anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you. Man. Whew. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go today. The Captain Adam Shelton here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. A lot of people ain't still subscribed yet. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to some of these other projects that I'm seeing here. 𝐿-𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐻. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to 𝐿-𝐴𝐵𝐴𝐻. Shout out to 𝐭-𝐭. Shout out to all the ones out there. I do hope you succeed. I'll see you guys later on the next one.